Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny Chess and welcome back to Chess. And today we will do another lesson because clearly it's been a week since the last one. Still the same as previous one, still the same as last week. It's kind of feel it kind of feels unreal that I start to realize that all these things actually happening very quickly in my point of view. Like literally, I feel like I just recorded the last one last week, and I'm already recording again for this week or today, I guess. And yeah, I guess we can just start lesson. Next one. It's still from the same chapter or title, I guess, which is about where is it? Capturing pieces over here. We are at 63%. As you can see, we are now clearing 5 out of 8. And today will be chapter 6, I guess, and this is called Piling Up. I have no idea what this is all about, or maybe this is about when I capture, and then you capture, and then I capture, you recapture, etc., etc. Probably, I have no idea, but from the word piling up, I guess I feel like um, this is what it will be. About what is it like attacking, but you have more pieces than your opponents defending, so you will end up winning certain pieces, I guess. So yeah, let's just start. There's five. Okay, there's five parts as usual. White to move. White is down a piece, but black's knight on e5 is pinned to the king. Can you pile up on that pinned piece and regain material? I see. Interesting. So, uh, pile up on that pinned piece and regain material. I see. So I guess it's what it like it's adding another attacking pieces, I guess. I can see something here with this knight probably um attacking this bishop over here, which might be possible, or it might actually mean something else like wait, no, I think wait, never mind, I cannot. This knight is over here, it can only go here, so never mind. I think what's going on here is me putting the pawn over here, but I have no idea if that's a good thing or not though. So yeah, let's actually just do that. I was about, I meant to do something like this, but then I realized that it's actually, not here. It will be here. So, I cannot actually attack the bishop. Okay, so yeah, let's see what happens if I do that. Okay, that's incorrect because yeah, this is gonna get captured like that. So I guess it's just something like this then. Okay, correct. Yeah, obviously, right? So now this knight cannot move still because got pinned. I guess they can actually do something like maybe putting this knight somewhere else probably. Actually no, that would be stupid because if it get captured, then you cannot recapture, I guess. So yeah. I guess I will put my bishop? No, this actually is such a weird position as well. As you can see, all of the white's position is on black, and this bishop is actually light square or white squared bishop. So, it cannot actually attack anyone here apart from this pawn, which cannot do that because the knight will just capture or this pawn will just capture. So yeah. Such an awkward position here. Actually, I have no idea. Maybe I will go here. If they take, I take. Or, I mean, that is actually wrong as well. If I take, if I go here, wait, no, not take this. This is mine. I guess, yeah, if I go here, this bishop will just take, and then now I still got pinned. So, that actually doesn't solve the problem. Okay, so from this layout, actually we can kind of see that black is actually losing. So let's continue to the second part. Black to move. White has a weak pawn on c4. Let's attack it. Okay. White has a weak pawn on c4. Where is c4? C4 is here. Okay, so this one is a weak pawn. Yes, because it's a double up pawn. As you can see, there's nothing protecting this pawn at the moment. The knight's not reaching that. The bishop, I mean the bishop is not connecting to that. The rook is also, cannot protect this by going here because it's just gonna get captured. So yeah, so I guess I'm attacking that. Um, Now I think I can attack with some, some things here, like with the knight. Obviously, I think that will be the answer, or with this pawn, which I think the wrong one, because then the pawn will just get captured. So let's see what happen if I do that. Yeah, that is wrong, because yeah, as you can see, the white pawn will just capture that pawn, and we cannot recapture as well. So yeah, is there anything else here that I can try? um I can try to go here, but no, this is gonna get captured. If take, yeah, that doesn't matter. This one also doesn't make any sense. Um, I guess, yeah, this is the only way. Okay, just like that. Now the knight's going there, protecting that. Interesting. What to do now? Good move. Black attacks the weak c4 pawn, forcing the white knight to defend it. Pile up the pressure and add another attacker. Huh, interesting. I guess I can use the bishop now over here, attacking that. If capture, capture. Easy, simple as that. Or I can do something else. Maybe. I have no idea. Let's see here. Actually, there's nothing here. I cannot capture this because this pawn cannot, go here attacking the rook because this pawn cannot go here, this pawn. Yeah, there's nothing else here, I guess. We can actually try to just attack, see what happen. Okay, it doesn't continue because it's just gonna capture and that's it. I lost a knight for a pawn. If I go here, also the same, it's just gonna get captured, I guess. There's another way than just this, yes. Okay, excellent. Black piles up the pressure on c4. White can't add a second defender, so black will win the pawn on the next turn. Yeah, there's nothing else that defend this. Again, like I said, the bishop is different color. The rook now it gets blocked. Even if it doesn't, it will just get captured by the pawns. Um, yeah, I don't know what they can do here. Maybe they can do something like moving this pawn probably, because if it get captures like this, the knight takes, I take, then this one is in trouble, right? Well, I guess there is the bishop protecting that, so maybe that's not, not really important, I guess. So yeah, let's just continue. Part 3. Black to move. Both sides are fighting for the e5 pawn. This one, okay, it get defended once, twice, interesting. And this one got attacked by once and twice as well. So I guess I'm just gonna put or add a pawn here and that will be it. Supposedly. Both sides are fighting for the e5 pawn with two attackers and two defenders in the battle, as I mentioned. With black to move, can you add a third attacker and win the struggle for the e5 pawn? That is actually very interesting because if I push this pawn forward, wouldn't it just gonna get captured by this pawn over here, and the attack will basically ends because I just do something here. I actually have no idea what to do here. Oh, I think it's the queen. Actually, the queen goes here. I see. But I'm just gonna try here. Okay, that is incorrect. Yes. Okay, I understand now because that will get captured and then I recapture. Maybe with the bishop, I don't want to open this file over here. So, yeah. Yeah. I guess this is the correct way. Yes. And then, they maybe, I don't know. I don't think they can do anything else though. They can put the knight over here to defend, but I'm just gonna capture, and that's it, I guess. They cannot push the pawn forward because the knight's on the way. Yeah, it's actually a lost pawn there, but again, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're losing because you're just losing one pawn. It just means that you, what is it? Yeah, it's just one pawn down basically. I mean, if I capture, they capture. I take, they take. Well, actually, no, never mind. If I, if I take the best, I guess the best answer for them is to not do anything. I guess, just to move on, right? And yeah, or they can do something else like focusing on other things, like maybe putting the knight over here, perhaps. If it get captured, I capture, and so on and so forth. The game continues. So yeah, Um, okay, let's continue. Black to move white's knight on g5, g5, that is this one. And bishop on c4, c4 is this one. Are teaming up against the f7 pawn, which is this one over here, I see. Ready to capture it on the next turn. Can you find black's best defense? I think I have actually been in this situation a lot of times myself during, playing chess. Actually, it's kind of interesting because if the knight captures, king cannot takes, and now it's a fork between this rook and this queen. So you have to defend this, um, which might seem simple actually. Maybe it's just something like this. It's possible actually. Yeah, if it gets captured like that, I'm just gonna capture. It is done, right? And then this goes there, I guess, and I lost a tempo, I guess, also a pawn, which is kind of a little bit of a problem. But then again, I feel like that is still the game still continues, right? But it's just that you're losing one pawn. Now I can do something like this, for instance. Oh yeah, that also doesn't work because if I take with queen, that's just gonna get captured. So yeah, black adds a second defender, but since both of black's defenders, queen and king, are worth more than white's attackers, bishop and knight, black loses material. Try again. Yes, understand. Um, this one might actually be interesting. I guess this rook still incorrect because if it captures, I have to take. Then the knight captures. I guess 1 plus 5 is 6. This is 3 plus 3 is 6. Which is kind of the same points, but still incorrect because this is the right idea. But now black's king is stuck in the center. I see. Can you bring the king to safety and protect the f7 pawn in a single move? Okay, I see. So, the king cannot, castle basically. It can castle this way, but, it has to move the bishop, it has to move the queen, and that takes 2 turns at least. So, yeah, interesting. Um, okay, can you bring the king to safety and protect the f7 pawn in a single move? I think I know what this is supposed to be. I think this is just simple castle. Yes, okay, so OO is correct. Yes, castle, as you can see. It is correct. Now I just capture like this. They take, I take, and yeah. A rook and a pawn, that is 6 points for knight and bishop, which is also 6 points. It is the same material points, but you need to know as well that you lost a bishop and a knight, like bigger pieces for a rook, which is in itself is actually great, but keep in mind that that is two big pieces versus one big pieces. So I feel like it's kind of gonna down the tall down the line. I feel like so. Yeah, now there, as you can see, now they have four, I guess. Two rooks, one bishop, one knight. I have double knight, one bishop, one rook. So um that is something, right? That is something. Actually, no, I have double bishop as well. So yeah, I definitely have more big pieces than them. Let's continue. Part 5, final part, way to move black's knight on d5 is unprotected. This one, can you find a way to attack the knight and pin it to the black king? Yes. If you pin a knight to the king, it means that the knight cannot move, which means that you have to put something in the way. That is with this one over here, obviously. But I'm gonna see if I can find something interesting before actually, doing the correct thing, basically. What happen if I go here, attacking the knight? No, doesn't attack and pin the knight. Yes, okay. What if I move here? Okay, never mind. What if I move there? No. Move here. Okay, doesn't pin the knight as well. I guess there is nothing else I can do except for this one. Yes, okay, now they put a defense, so if I attack, they attack. And that's it, right? So let's see here. What will I be doing? Um, White attacks the knight on d5, pinning it to black's king. How should you add another attacking piece? That is very interesting. I think I'm gonna add this one knight over here because again the knight cannot move, right? Yes, okay. Okay, they add another defender, which is a rogue. I guess I can put this one over here. Yes, that is my final attacker, I believe. And yeah, that's it. So I guess this cannot move still. This cannot move. I guess what they can do now is just to move like pawn, probably like this pawn goes forward, and that's pretty much it. And then next turn I will attack with this. They take, I take. If they take, I take, and yeah, that'll be very devastating for sure. So yeah. Anyway, there you go. That is part 5 out of this chapter, which is chapter 6 about piling up. Next lesson will be skewers, which will be for next week. Hopefully, finger crossed. At the time I'm recording this, I'm actually fasting right now. I'm Muslim. I only have time recording during daytime, unfortunately. So, during nighttime, I think I've already mentioned about this. During nighttime, I'm kinda, there is a lot of people in the house, and I don't want to disturb them. So, I'm just recording during daytime where it's kind of quieter in the house. People are doing their things, like going out or things, and yeah, that's why I can only do this during daytime. But since daytime is my time for fasting, so it's gonna be challenging as well, because usually when I'm recording things like this, I will need a lot of water, like, yeah, just to drink, rehydrate myself. But it is what it is. So yeah, maybe I will do every 2 days now as well. So you will see, like a chess video and then something else, and then the next day chess video, and then the next day there is none, and then the next day another chess, and then the next day there is none, etc., etc. It kind of depends on what's going on with the chess as well. So yeah, I believe this one will be out on April, which means that we will have actually no, this will be out on the last week of March, I think. Yep. So next week, I guess, is about April. Maybe since April I will do that, like 2 days, one video about chess. And yeah, I think I'll be for this one. Because I enjoyed Stay Stealthy. I will see you again next week in the next free weekly chess lesson, I guess, from chess.com. But until then, see ya.